Oh, hello everybody, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert on January 26, 2020. And yeah, the winds have been gusting all day long, so it's kind of like made me hunker down. I wasn't able to get much done outdoors. I did go out and feed the chickens, but I got a few interesting things to show you today. I want to do an update over here. Look at my grapevine. It's got its reachers out, and looks like it's got a little sprout sticking out there for starting to form some grapes already. So that was interesting. And look at how there's a 4, 8, 12 inches long now. Remember, it was only a little 2-leaf sprout sticking out of there. That thing's growing like crazy. Still got just minor growth on the pear tree, and these two new ones, they've just been put into soil, so there won't be anything going with that yet. But look at this, early girl tomatoes. So I wanted to show you, this is a difference between in this one and this one were both planted on the same exact day at the same time. I had both pots filled with soils. I put a little hole in, I put my seeds in, and this soil is Miracle Grow parting mix. So it's got the Miracle Grow in it, and it claims plants grow twice as big, twice as fast. So that's what's come up out of it so far right there. That's probably a full 1.25 inches long already. This one has nothing sticking out. And this one is just plain old compost soil. It's not regular garden soil or anything like that. It's just compost, but nothing sprouting on it yet. All right, but back here, my cherry tomato, I got a little one just sprouted up out of there as of this morning. And these tomatoes over here, there's the line from where I planted it a week ago, and that's how much growth I've got. There's the line from this one. So yeah, they're already starting to show signs of wanting to put buds and flowers on. And the sugar peas are almost as tall as the sticks that I have holding them up. And they started off way down here and way down here. So those things are doing good. I planted some shishito peppers. Those were the sweet peppers that I showed you before. I got those in today. And because some of the corn seeds, I haven't seen sprouts come up on them yet. So I decided to plant another 6 of them just to make sure. Well, there's 2 seeds in each hole, so that's 12 more. But yeah, there's a little one just starting to sprout out right down in there that I didn't see before. So that would mean 2 out of the 6 that haven't sprouted yet, but they might come up. Now there's a second one coming up in this one over here in the corner, and I don't remember putting one over there, but I might get plenty of extra corn, but that's okay. I can get those into the ground and just go extend a little bit more, and then I'll have more corn to can and so forth. The spinach is really sprouting up, and both the Camaroso's strawberries are doing well, and the mint is doing well. Everything else is still kind of laid back, not really doing anything. Now, here's one for the, well, by the way, as you can see, Andy's motorhome is gone. He left this morning, but I wanted to cover that part too before I got all this. And the wind is, like I said, blowing all day long, but the forecast is for 70s, in the 70s for Saturday and Sunday, which would be next weekend. Anyway, this rat trap, this is one that was in the attic, and I heard it pop, and I thought I got something, but I didn't. But they never touched the peanut butter in there. See, it's still in there just the way I baited it. But what happened here was, what happened here was a little plastic tab right there broke, so the spring popped down, but the jaw stayed open. Because that jaw was supposed to come down like that with the spring pop. But the other one like this was still good, but still nothing had touched the peanut butter up in the attic. So I decided to take both of those out because I found that I had a rat in my little garden shed out here, the little metal shed that I had found. or at least I was suspecting it was a rat because of the way it was building a nest. So anyway, here's the other trap. And twice I set this, and I had that filled the first time just like the other one, because that was how I took it out of the attic. It was untouched. And something ate and cleaned it. I mean, it's cleaned free. There's not even a speck down there. They cleaned that all out of there without setting the trap off. The trap was still in the set position. And all you have to do is lightly touch that red paddle and this thing snaps down. But whatever ate all the peanut butter out of there never popped this trap. So the next time I set the trap and I put the peanut butter around the outside of this little cup. So they had to get in between the paddle and the little cup to get to the peanut butter. And it still cleaned out the peanut butter. This is the second time, cleaned out just like it was the first time, and didn't set off the trap. Now, what in the heck could do that? Well, Andy came up and he had an electronic rat trap where the rat goes in or a mouse goes in, whatever, and it gets electrocuted going inside. So he showed me on the side where he's got little notches like the old gunslingers used to do in the West. They'd put everybody they shot, they'd put a notch in the handle of their gun. Well, Andy had, I don't know, 12, 13 notches on the side of that thing. He had loaned it to another friend who had a problem, and they got rid of his rats too. But nope, it sat in here the whole time Andy was here, and they cleaned the peanut butter out of the inside of it, but never got electrocuted. What the heck is doing that? So I just found it. Look at that. It's a mouse. I got one. So I got mouse traps set here. And that one's cleaned off and not popped. But that one got them. And then here's what I've been seeing down here is this this nesting stuff. That's all my pieces of little pieces of insulation and all of my seed packages from my seeds that were stored in here. So I did find out what it is. It's a mouse. And that might be what's been up in the attic too, and that's why they weren't going after the big traps and that stuff. So I'm going to reset that right after this video and see if I can't get another one. Because I know for one thing, when it comes to rodents, there's no such thing as having one. If you got one, you've got at least two, maybe more. So I'll reset it, see if I can't catch another one. And that one will go into the coyote feeder, so it won't go to waste. The coyote will eat it and keep up his strength so he can chase down the other, the ones that are running around out here. All right, well, I'm not going to go down to the garden house because you've already seen that. I've got 3 bags left. I didn't get in there to put any of that, spread any of that out today, but I did get in, and all the plants I transplanted yesterday actually look even healthier than they did before I transplanted them. They're looking really good. So give it a week and I'll go in there and I'll show you some more of what's going on in there. In the meantime, we'll get some other things done. This is G-Bear reminding you, give me a thumbs up down there, please. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Subscriptions are really free. Free, and nothing to worry about. No spamming, no advertisements, none of that stuff going to come to you unsolicited. The only thing you're going to get is a notification when you subscribe. Click the notification bell that pops up right away, and that'll let you know when I post a new video. That's all there is to it, everybody. This is G-Bear signing off.